Three news stories for you. Before that, viewers, since last night when Ethiopian PM Abiy Ahmed announced to join his forces in the battlefield, rumors are being spread. All types of rumors are being spread. Rumors like PM Abiy has taken all the gold in the National Bank and he is fleeing Ethiopia. Rumors like TDF has lost Sikota, Kobo, Bati, Lalibela, and several other places. All these claims are rumors. Let's wait a little. Let this dust of rumors settle down a little. I'll try to update you about battlefronts, but now just counterclaims are being shared since last night. We need to wait a little, but we can only confirm that last night's announcement was an indication that Ethiopian government was going to start a major offensive, which is underway because on several fronts, intense fighting is being reported. Which areas, which towns have been retaken by Amhara forces, ENDF, that remains to be seen. We'll have to wait a little. It's very premature to talk about ENDF gains or TDF losses now. But we can say one thing now is that this war has entered a phase in which TDF will try to hold on to its positions, like we saw at the start of October. At the start of October, Ethiopian National Defense Force launched a massive offensive, especially towards Voldia. In the start of that phase of that war, TDF just held its ground. And after a few days, then it started pushing front lines back and it managed to reach Marsa, then Dassi and Kambolja. Once again, since last night, fighting has intensified. Ethiopian government, regional forces, they have started attacks on several fronts. Now TDF will try to hold its ground for a few days. You might not see any considerable advance from Tigray Defense Force. Three news stories. Firstly, two more countries have told their citizens to leave Ethiopia immediately. UN staff members are also being told to evacuate their family members from Ethiopia till the 25th of November. And secondly, viewers, Jeffrey Feltman, US Ambassador to the Horn of Africa, just a few minutes ago talked to a news outlet. And he talked about the prospects of mediation efforts which have been underway. Jeffrey Feltman and Obasanjo were busy. What happened of this mediation effort? And lastly, family members of Oromo prisoners, Oromo leaders prisoners like Jawar Bekele Gerba, they have reportedly issued a statement. Some Oromo activists are sharing a statement saying that it has been issued by the family members of Jawar and Bekele Gerba. And they're saying that the lives of Jawar and Bekele Gerba are in danger in Kaliti prison of Addis Ababa. We'll have a look at the statement. Firstly, viewers, two more countries are telling their citizens to leave Ethiopia immediately. France and Germany, they have told their citizens to leave Ethiopia at once. They say things could escalate suddenly in Ethiopia. That is why now when commercial flights are available, German and French citizens must leave Ethiopia. We saw similar statements from the US, Finland, Turkey, and some other countries as well, which have been calling upon the citizens to leave Ethiopia immediately. So, embassy is certainly withdrawing their non-essential staff. They're telling the citizens to leave Ethiopia. So fighting is far away from Addis Ababa. It's around 200 kilometers away from Addis Ababa. Secondly, UN officials have also been told to send their family members back from Ethiopia till the 25th of November. They have been told that their family members should leave Ethiopia within the next 2 days. Secondly, Jeffrey Feltman, US envoy to the Horn of Africa, has spoken to some international news outlets about mediation efforts to resolve Tigray conflict. He says military developments have outpaced the diplomatic efforts to resolve Tigray conflict. An admission of the failure of negotiation process, mediation effort, definitely. Obasanjo and Feltman's efforts to mediate Tigray conflict have failed. Drone strike on Mekele, which happened on Saturday night, was the end of these mediation efforts, viewers. Immediately after that, we saw the statements, we saw PM Abiy's statement that he was going to join his forces in the battlefield. That drone strike put an end to all negotiations, indirect talks between TPLF and Ethiopian government through Obasanjo and Feltman. So now no prospects of any peaceful solution to the conflict now. When Ethiopian PM is in the battlefield, it means that now he wants to resolve this crisis through military means. Same is the case with the Tigray Defense Force, TDF and OLA. They have this belief that they can reach Addis Ababa. That is why they also want to try their military option. So once again, mediation efforts have failed. Lastly, family members of two and other Oromo politicians who are in Kaliti prison of Addis Ababa have issued some statements. Some Oromo activists have shared the statements of family members of Bekele Gerba and Jawar Muhammad. The statements claim that on the 18th of November, some intelligence officials of Ethiopian intelligence agency, they visited Kaliti prison in Addis Ababa, and they wanted to visit the cells in which Bekele Gerba and Jawar Muhammad were. But they did not have any permission, any authority to visit the cells. And an argument erupted there between jail officials and these intelligence officials. Intelligence officials then retreated and they left. I don't know what sort of powers do Ethiopian intelligence agency officials have. If they had entered the prison, I think they could have entered the cells of Jawar Muhammad and Bekele Gerba as well. So I find some loopholes in these claims of which are being shared by some Oromo activists. Having said that, yes, Bekele Gerba, Jawar Muhammad's security must be ensured. They can play a major role in the coming days. If TDF manages to get close to Addis Ababa, Bekele Gerba, Jawar Muhammad could play a major role. And if Ethiopian government decides to make peace with these two leaders, then again we could see them playing a major political role. The security must be ensured.